Hey, what's good? I've got the BOSS DS-1 here. This is obviously a classic distortion pedal. It's been around since 1978, I believe. I'm gonna show you everything I know about this pedal. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is we're gonna talk about the tone, and that's controlling how much treble is in your distortion sound. People criticize this pedal a lot for the buzz saw tone that you can get out of it. Personally, I kind of liked it because the EQ response on this pedal is so wide. So for this tone, I usually have it a bit like halfway, a little less than half. But you know, as I showed you before, when you crank the tone, you get so much treble. But if you roll it all the way off, you get very little. So it seems to like the EQ on it, it appears to cover like the entire frequency spectrum. I don't know if it actually does, but that's how it almost sounds. You have so much variability in terms of, you know, how crunchy your vibe is, or how much it sounds like a fuzz. The next thing we're going to talk about is the level, and that's controlling the total output level of your sound, the total volume. And then you got the distortion. Of course, that's controlling the amount of distortion that you've got. Also, I feel like sometimes people online will say that this can be a drive pedal. I would disagree with that. This is not a drive pedal. Even if you roll the distortion all the way down on this thing, it still has a ton of distortion. It's too much distortion to be a drive, even with the distortion turned all the way down. On the front or on the top, your 9-volt adapter. The current draw of this pedal is 10 MA. It's not 4 MA like they say online elsewhere, like on Sweetwater. It's 10. It says that in the manual. So you're gonna get 50 to 80 hours, depending on whether you use a carbon or an alkaline battery. And in terms of what kind of charger you wanna use, like any 9-volt is gonna work just fine. Like as long as it's supplying more than 10 MA, and every charger is supplying more than 10 MA, so you're not gonna have to worry. So it's a BOSS pedal, so you may not know. If you don't know, you just like unwind the screw on the front like that, and then that's where the battery is. In fact, as you can see, I still have the original battery in there. I haven't even taken it out. That's where the battery is. If you don't know where it is, this is my board right here. I would put the distortion right here. So the guitar is over here. That's my ESP. Going into the tuner, filter, envelope filter, or wah, compressor, drive, distortion, EQ, chorus, reverb, noise gate, and then the flanger and the delay and the looper and the attenuator, that's in the effects loop. Those are in the effects loop. Amp is over here. You know, obviously you can put your distortion pedal wherever you want, but I find it sounds pretty good after drive. You can be creative with that though, but yeah, it's gonna be after your filters and your wah. It's gonna be after your dynamics like compressor, and it's gonna be after pitch shifting effects as well, but before everything else. Also, you're gonna wanna use a noise gate. Most overdrives, or rather most distortion pedals, you're gonna need a noise gate anyway. I'll show you the one that I got. I'm using an electro-harmonic silencer right now. It works pretty good. I haven't used it to its full potential yet because it's best to use as like, you put it in your effects loop and in front of your amp at the same time. I haven't done that yet because I gotta go buy more cables. But it works pretty good. I just wish that noise gates had more attack. Wish there was an attack knob on them. I don't know why they don't have that. There's probably a reason that I'm unaware of, but be that as it may. Become a real sucker for the neck pickup. I don't even like using the treble at all anymore. One thing I'd like to comment on too is these are heavily modded. I don't know if you know that. People mod these all the time in different ways. I've yet to try one of the Keeley mods and all the other fancy mods that are out there. That's something that I'll definitely learn how to do sometime in the future, because why not, you know? Yeah, this is a sick pedal, and it's understandable why it's in the position that it is. You know, it wasn't always talked about. It seems like it's been like a recent resurgence in how much people appreciate this. You can get some really dime bag-ish tones. Let's get a delay on this. Sounds so juicy. Considering this pedal is like 50 years old, pretty sick. It's pretty good. I guess that's like a minor 9. man, it's pretty groovy. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you. It was fun making this one because it's so much fun to play around with, you know, jamming. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.